All right, so here he is, the former double champ, UFC Hall of Famer, Daniel Cormier. I'm actually told that your parents wanted to name you Adonis. Is that true?
Yeah, they did. But, I mean, DC sounds a little better than AC. But I am an Adonis inside the octagon, wrestling, grappling, and underrated striking, John. Over the course of time, Daniel Cormier developed a high-level striking that kept him in fights with much bigger opponents. All he has done is win over the course of his UFC career. Tonight we see if he can get the job done again.
Yeah, Cormier's boxing, of course, on full display throughout the series with Stipe Miocic. And the offensive jiu-jitsu, right? You hear me talk about it all the time. It's sort of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Cormier's got submissions for days. We'll see if he can find a choke here in this compelling matchup tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue. Perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds. But this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, he was perfect as a heavyweight since dropping to the light heavyweight division. He has been equally dominant. We'll see how the two-time U.S. Olympian Daniel Cormier approaches this opponent tonight. Gotta figure you'll see heavy doses of takedowns in the early going tonight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
That was a slick transition. Now he's going full mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Back mount now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DC.
Big ground and pound.
Ground and pound. The hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Takes his back now.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Cormier's back in full mount. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
And now he's got the back.
That was nice.
All right, has the guard closed here. Cormier going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passed the half guard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
20 seconds to go in round one. Cormier's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Round two is next.
Stop.
All right, listen. You did pretty good that round, but I need you to keep space now, okay? Do not be content to fight when he's grabbing you. I need you to avoid...
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Pretty good connection there, yeah. And that one certainly found the target.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Lands a big elbow there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
It's pretty fast, Jack.
He gets to the single collar time. He's going to guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in. Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, that's tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Cormier's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, he got to the spot.
seconds here of round 2.
Good round.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, Red. All right, listen. I need you to be more active this round. You cannot wait and try to counter everything. He's getting to you first. I need you to get that head movement going.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys. But nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling. Oh, my God.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by DC.
This is a terrible position.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
Keep that top position and work your elbow.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev.
Hey, elbow.
Got to be careful here.
Doing good. It's okay.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way.
Right back.
So much. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here. An elbow! Well, he's got his back now. Chimaev's able to flatten him out, really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, watch guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Don't let him go to the mouth. Keep on your side.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom wrestling healthy here, just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
You're losing the fight. You need to get yourself back in it. Shake yourself up. I need you to stand off that stool, ready to go out there and win. You're better than...
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything.
moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's got to be careful here.
Cormier's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Nice transition.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Let's fight, come on.
They get to the clinch. Look for him to try and lift his underhook to really take advantage of getting to this position.
Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ.
Ah.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Great man. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cormier. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Cormier's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
That guillotine's tight.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Chimaev's in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Look at that, it's tight.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these
men off.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Great submission defense.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Cormier's in half guard. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 48-47, and 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the Chechen Swede, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by decision. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer. More often than not, he doesn't need to hear those judges' scorecards, but